Hi everyone, so I'm back today with another craft with me. I'm going to make a couple of things to pop into that journal. I had to do a voiceover on this because there was too much racket going on. Anywho, these are my new kits that I'm using. The journal is made with my new Traveller's Notebook size journal. These are some sheets of like Polaroid type photos, and then these are some floral ledgers. So here I'm just going to use some of the floral ledgers. I did shrink them down a little bit so they do come up bigger than this. I'm going to make a pocket here. In total I make 3 pockets and a tag, and I decorate them all. So I'm just going to let this play, and if I feel that I need to mention anything I will do. And if you do have any questions you can ask after you've watched the video. So yeah, enjoy the process. So these Polaroid, which are actually framed photos, come in obviously different images and various different sizes as well. So this little pocket will fit into one of the pages that I have a little like fold over on, something like this, or it can go just straight onto a page, and it would be nice if you do it down the bottom and the lace trim shows, so there's options for that to be used in the journal. So now I'm going to make a couple of little pockets, and I'm deciding here which page I'm going to make them for, because obviously my pages are staggered in sizes, so obviously I want to make things that are going to fit onto the pages correctly. So I'm just going to let that lace stay and get stickied for a bit. And there we go, magic, it's done. So them little rose like labels, and then these words, the words are in my shop if you're interested. The little rose labels that I first showed, if you want to know where they're from, just ask in the comments section. I can't remember off the top of my head where they came from, but if you do want to know, just ask and I will I'll put the link in the description. So butterflies here from ARTYmaze, and like I said, these words, they come in 2 different sizes and various colours in the background, which are quite handy for multiple different colours of journals. So I'm going to make some little clusters with these, and then I do bring in, I was just checking the page there, and then felt like I needed to ink that up while I was doing it. Just making sure that everything's just going to fit in place, that the clusters are going to sit nicely on the pockets and not hang off, or if they do, there's just a little bit of room. So yeah, just going to use these as well, and just put the clusters together. That little tool that I'm using is actually for like nails and acrylic nails and stuff. Little is it silicone tool things? Anywho, I'm gonna make a tag. I was gonna make a couple of tags. These are some of the images that are like shrunk down, and I'm gonna use this lot. So using, like I said, this is from my shop. I will put all the links below. So I'm going to use, I don't know which one I use now because I trimmed off 2 of these. I didn't use the candlesticks, I used the other one. So I was going to do 2 tags, but this was getting quite lengthy and I don't want to do like a super long video. Here I'm just looking for some backing paper. again using some of the papers from, or one of the papers from my floral ledger kit. I was just mentioning there that that is the full size one, with a border. These little acrylic templates were from ARTYmaze, and I don't think she's got them in her shop, but you could make these out of acetate or a laminate sheet. So just put like a laminate sheet through your laminating machine, and you can size them, cut them to the size that you prefer. So I will, if you want to know the measurements, I will write them down below, because I can't remember, I can't see. So anyway, the great thing about these is you can move it around your paper and see exactly where or what you want to cut out, so they're a handy little thing to have. So anyway, back to the tag. I'm just trimming off the bits that I didn't trim off, and I missed a bit, and then I'm just going to glue. I'm going to use my glue stick. Now, I did mention here that I was watching someone the other day who was using a glue stick, and they said that it was all kind of rippled and bubbled up or something. I don't have that problem, not at all. It's smooth as a baby's bum on the back. I cover the whole image that I'm gluing down, and not just around the edges or anything. I glue the whole image and then I cut it out, and the only thing that I have to do is maybe just kind of it might curl at the top and the bottom, but it's certainly flat. And I was just saying there, like when I do it like that, I don't like that look, because the wet glue does make it look kind of like it wrinkles your paper up. I don't have a problem with the glue stick. I think each glue stick is different as well, because I know that there's only certain ones that I will use because some of them are rubbish. Anywho, back to this. I'm just going to do a bit of layering here. So another little cluster there using labels, and those lovely little floral labels, and a butterfly, and a little bit of lace down there, which I nearly forgot to do. So yeah, that's my 4 little projects using my kits, and a few embellishments from elsewhere, ARTYmaze, and I don't know where them little floral labels came from, but like I said, if you want to know, just ask in the comments. So I'm just smushing that down with that little stylus thing, which is silicone, popping that on. Check out my links below. If you enjoyed this video, I would appreciate if you gave me a thumbs up, left a comment. You can share it as well. I share it on other socials. If you wanted to share it, you're more than welcome to. Yeah, so everything will be linked below. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll let you just watch the rest of this, and I will be back soon with another video.